Well, thank you very much, Francis. Indeed, as you correctly point out, the matter, of course, has been postponed to later in May, over 2 days. But the judge, or in this instance, the magistrate, I beg your pardon, indicating that if the 2 days are not sufficient, there will be other dates that will be sought for the bail applications. Of course, you would know that we were scheduled to hear those bail applications this morning, but that did not go ahead as a result of the 2 further arrests, you would recall, that were made on Monday, and this is of the 2 former G4S control room operators, and one of those who appeared in the dock for the first time today is Anastasia Janssen, and she is accused number 8. Her family is was not able to go inside court today. They say they have been looking for her whereabouts since she has been arrested. I want to bring in now Anastasia Janssen's mother, Mita, who is joining us here this afternoon. Tannie, baie dankie vir jou tyd. Sê Frans net, were you shocked when this arrest had taken place?
Ek was baie geskok want ons het nog buite gesit en ek het weggesit en wag laat sy van toe ons die afkom. En toe weer die so wat kar daar gaan staan en gesê net vir my gesê hulle soek vir Anastasia Janssen en ons het haar gefoon. We phoned her and she come and they tell her to bring something to like a jacket, and they took her. Since then we didn't see her. We go to Parkweg, they said to us we can't see her, and she will no contact with her. She will be here on Wednesday. We must come here. Till this morning we stay here. We didn't see her, nothing. Now I hear she's going to Kimberley, where I never will see her again.
We couldn't even take
Wie het so gesê, auntie?
Hulle het op ons gesê, Rabbi, by Parkweg, hulle het gesê, sy nou woensdag, if she come to court on Wednesday, we won't see her because she goes to Kimberley.
We couldn't even take food for her, something like that. Something that she
We want to take food and jackets and clothes for her, but they don't, they just took the clothes. They don't want to take anything else.
Did they say why she was being arrested? Because what we were told is that she is one of the former employees at G4S, and she was working in the control room. Yes.
Yes, she did work in the control room, but she was fired last year, December. Was she at home? She was fired, and till today she's fired. I don't know what's happening.
There's no communication with her, no contact. They refuse that the whole time.
And you are her uncle?
And the uncle.
All right.
And the community leader.
And a community leader. Have you been told at all what has transpired? And I mean now, obviously, the police believe that she may have had a hand in the escape of Thabo Bester.
We just believe that. Strongly, we just believe that. Because we know her, and I think maybe she had information regarding what happened that time with the Bester situation, and they might be afraid that she might hand over that information to the police or whoever who can, and it can make the case difficult for Bester and his accomplices. That's what we believe, because we know she's a straight person and she's an honest person. That's how we raised her. We raised her together.
Why would police arrest her? You said that she was fired last year. What were the reasons that she gave you for her being fired from G4S?
Kan ek maar Afrikaans praat?
Jy kan Afrikaans praat, ja.
Toe sy is toe kom het sy net vir my gesê sy is gefire omdat Bester is glo uitgebrand in die tronken en hulle sê sy weet daarvan. En maar die hele tyd wat sy by die huis was, het al die informasie gekom dat sy nie betrokke was met die goed van Bester nie. En sy het dit toe vir die prokureur gestuur van CCMA, en hy het al die informasie wat sy vir hom altyd gestuur het, dat sy nie betrokke was met die van Bester nie. En all of a sudden is nou skielik sy word toegesluit. Ons weet nie waaroor nie, vir wat is sy toegesluit tot nou toch, ons weet nog steeds nie vir wat is sy toegesluit.
Because they normally these people have called her to want to know where she is at that moment or what she's doing. And then she will tell them and all that. But then all of a sudden, they just came and they arrested. They even waited for, because she was at Tuan City at the moment. And they are staying in Esbury, opposite Dr. Block School. And so that's why they just came and arrested her. When she came back from Tuan City, they just arrested her. And they refused any contact from us with her, and they didn't explain anything to us. Maybe they have explained it to her when they go to the police station where they took her.
Okay.
But no contact for the whole time.
All right. Thank you very much indeed for your time, ma'am. As right here behind me is the family of Nastasia Janssen, who was accused 8 in this matter. What you would have seen earlier, Francis, was that court had to adjourn for just a few moments as there'd been no clarity about legal representation for their relative. That seemed to have been sorted out, and it's precisely the reason now that the matter has been postponed for those 2 days later on in May, because some of course, the accused or the legal representatives would not be ready to be able to deal with the bail applications. Of course, over those 2 days, the bail applications will then be heard. The judge ruling that it would not be a necessity that the 10th, the 11th and the 12th be put aside, but the 11th and the 12th is when this matter or the bail applications will be heard. This will include the bail application of Nastasia Janssen, whose family stands here right behind me. They say she was fired last year from G4S, and she just told them she'd been fired. She knew something about the escape of Bester, but she didn't have any information regarding what had transpired. That is what the family is contending at this particular point. The mom standing here on my right, quite emotional, saying they've been looking for their daughter since the arrest had taken place on Monday. They were not informed why she was being arrested, but of course the state believes in this matter that she may have a case to answer regarding the escape of Thabo Bester from prison, as she had been a former, or she was a former control room operator for G4S.